I am 44 years old. I'm a single mom with a 9-year-old. My story started, I came up with a Presbyterian church family, was very religious, went to church every Sunday, learned my Bible verses, things like that. My parents fell into hard times. My parents got divorced. I had a very hard time with my parents' divorce. I was also sexually assaulted and things like that in my years of high school. So throughout those years after high school, my parents were obviously fighting all the time. I had to take care of my brother. So when my father passed away in 2007, I lost my faith. I did not believe that the Lord was following me. I looked down on the ground, that one set of footprints was not, it was mine. I was walking alone. For years I felt like that until I got involved with the wrong kind of people, had my daughter out of wedlock, and he was very abusive. I've had several abusive relationships. He was one of them. When he left me by myself with a 6-month-old child, I moved here with my 24-year-old son and started over again. My car broke down, had no job, living under my 24-year-old son's roof, and I went into a Tire Kingdom one day with my car to get my car fixed. And there was a lady there named Melissa. She was from a sister church of Nomad Community Church. And she heard my story because I was on the phone with my mom, crying hysterically that I didn't think I was going to make it. She passed me a card, and it was Loving. It was Dan Walker from Loving, and she said, "You need to call him and you need to tell him what you're going through." So I did, and it took Dan 30 seconds to call me back. And when I told him my story, he invited me to church. And when I walked into Nomad Community Church, I felt like I was completely out of place. But Loving and everyone from that church greeted me with open arms and made me feel like that set of footprints that I have been thinking were mine were not. He was carrying me through that whole time. After getting involved with the church and Loving, they did a lot of things for me to get me back on my feet. They helped me with my child. They helped me with budgeting. They bought me a car, or got me a car, helped me get a car. With all of the things that I had been through in my life, hard times, being attacked, abusive relationships, not my own drug abuse, but people that I was hanging around with drug abuse. They put me through therapy, and they sent me to somebody that could help me get through it. I've been with Loving for 4 years now, I think, and I don't think that I will ever lose what I have. They have brought me from some place where I didn't think I was going to make it to the next day to I know that I'm going to make it all the way through anything that comes up to me. Every temptation, every struggle that I have been through, Loving has always been there to support